What's up, folks? Brother L Mac in the house. Today we're talking about this major subject that's going around. BBLs. Man, I had no idea. I didn't think it was that serious, but I see a lot of women are doing it. The chest, the lips, they're doing all this stuff to their bodies to look. They say that they're doing it for themselves, to look better for themselves. I don't know about that. I'm not even going to comment on that part. But I seen a lot of video where girls is going through a lot of pain. And some of the butts is whopped. Some of the chests don't work. I mean, not won't work. They lopsided. Lips busted and look like somebody done socked you in the lips. It's just some stuff that go along with that. So you got to be careful. And I'm going to shoot a video and show you some of the disappointments that some of these women is having. All right, check it out.
She has to go to the ER. She lost too much blood. Same thing as...
So there's no recovery?
No, she needs to get a blood transfusion.
She enjoyed injecting her patients with cement.
18 months she suffered with not knowing the full of what he put in her body.
She promised permanent cosmetic modifications, but she was selling tickets to their doom. She scammed hundreds of patients with her special treatments.
I have never, ever, or would dare ever to inject or have injected any human with any type of unknown substance.
However, her evil and insanity would end lives. O'Neill Ron Morris is a transgender woman who used to perform cosmetic surgeries in Florida, especially posterior augmentations. But one day, her disgusting secrets were exposed. She had a great reputation and even sported her own augmentations until her patients started falling ill with immediate symptoms of infection. Some thought these were just side effects, and one day, tragedy struck.
You gave us your word that the product she was using was A1 products.
The symptoms began with intense pain in the area where the surgery had been performed. And then, the skin grew deformed. Therefore, her patients were analyzed, and construction materials were found inside of them, from cement mixes to glue, even tire sealant. All extremely toxic substances for the human body that forced them to seek medical treatment. But one of them couldn't get it in time.
My daughter died the most inhumane. 18 months she suffered with not knowing the full of what he put in her body.
It was Shatarka Nubi, who fought against the symptoms for months until she passed away. And now it was Morris's time to pay for her actions. The cement doctor had to appear in court, where the families of the victims expressed their pain.
She got 3 kids. No remorse.
Everyone wanted she be made an example. And O'Neill had more than one crime under her belt. She had been reported in the past, not only because of her procedures, but because she didn't have a medical license. However, she would try to get away. She told the judge she was innocent.
I have never, ever, or would dare ever to inject or have injected any human with any type of unknown substance.
That these were all false accusations.
I've been found guilty by the media and outside sources based on lie.
However, the court had their verdict already. She was sentenced to 10 years in prison, plus 5 years probation, for the indirect crime of Shatarka Nubi and the accusations of dozens of women. that admitted they had suffered terribly after being scammed by Morris.
As far as I'm concerned, 15 years is not enough.
Dr. Cement never showed any remorse. She just wanted to earn money with her scam, not caring about the damage she was causing.
There's no closure. Putting Duchess in jail won't bring her back. What would that do?
Shatarka's family will never forget the face of the woman who took her life just because she wanted to be more beautiful.
My daughter died the most inhumane death.
What's the matter, Ashley? Wake up. Hi, Mommy.
Y'all need anything out of your bag, babe?
Wake up.
Okay.
Ashley. What's the matter? Well, Ashley. Come on. Ashley, what's wrong? Wake up.
Baby.
Wake up, baby.
Baby, I'm right here. I'm right here, baby.
Wake up, baby.
Baby, I'm right here.
Yep.
At this point, we're very concerned. We tried to increase stimuli by using our peppermint essential oil under her nose to see if that would get her to arouse. That did not work. We tried to put water in her face to see if that would get her to arouse, and that did not work as well. We began to check for pulses. We checked for a radial and a carotid pulse. Upon assessment, a pulse was noted, but it was very faint and thready. At this point, we decided to start sternal rubbing. Sternal rubbing is when you take the knuckles of your fist and you rub it vigorously against someone's chest to try to induce some type of pain to get them to wake up and arouse, and that did not work. We're even more concerned, and we think that CPR would be the next step, so we begin to get her on the floor, flat on the ground, to prepare for CPR. At this point, the videographer begins to call 911 for more assistance.
Hello? You gotta hurry. You gotta hurry. You gotta hurry. She's not awake. She's fainting. You gotta hurry. I don't know if she's breathing. I'm just trying to get you the address. I don't know if she's breathing. They're trying to get... Can you call ambulance, please? Right now we have a nurse on scene. She's breathing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am in a new faja and I'm feeling a little bit better. Here goes some of the results. Look at that butt, baby. It's giving. Body, yada, 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 yada. I'm still a little like, not bloated, but I have a lot of fluid still underneath this. But anyhow, so I'm gonna show you guys what's in the drain. So this is how what is it, de-drain? Where's the camera at? Ugh, it looks so disgusting. Like, look at this. It's like, what the heck is coming out of me? Surgery, I noticed that when I was getting a massage on my left side, like I want to say right where my rib cage is, I kept feeling pain. Like when the massage lady would touch that area, it was really painful. And so I think she just happened to look in that area because she's like, why? She was probably thinking like, why is she in so much pain when I touch this area? Come to find out, I had like a buildup of fluid, and I think she called it a lipo pocket. Now I don't know if that's the correct terminology. I'm just calling it the word that she told me it was. And so she told me it was fluid buildup, which I'm gonna put the picture right here so that you guys can see. Just being transparent and telling you guys that your body is not just gonna be completely, you know, perfect.
Grab you so much from your arms to you got lipo there, so you're gonna have to use your strength direct from here. Yeah. And then try to get yourself up in it.
Same thing as.
There's no recovery.
No, she needs to get a blood transfusion.
Thanks to people like the Kardashians, everyone has spent the past decade trying to copy them. Eager to hop on the trend and have similar lips was one person named Rachel Knapp Peer. While some people were using bottle caps to plump their lips, she decided to go the extra mile. At the age of 29, Rachel from Leicestershire attended a so-called Botox and filler party after being enticed by an Instagram ad. The promise of lip fillers at a reduced cost of only £220 was too tempting to resist. Little did she know that this decision would lead her life to change. The beautician, attempting to address a scar on Rachel's top lip, mistakenly injected the filler into an artery, causing immediate complications. Even someone who isn't a doctor knows that injecting substances into one's blood vessels never ends well. Soon after the procedure, Rachel awoke to an excruciating burning sensation in her lips. To her horror, she found that her lips had swollen to 4 times their normal size, even touching her nose. As Rachel was rushed to the hospital, she was met with constant stares from medical staff who had never witnessed such an extreme reaction. Dr. S confirmed that the filler had been injected into an artery. There was just one decision everyone agreed upon. If the filler wouldn't be removed, she'd lose her lips. This terrifying ordeal didn't end there. Rachel's journey was marked by pain, uncertainty, and physical distress. She underwent a lengthy and agonizing procedure to reverse the damage caused by the misplaced filler. It took over 3 months for her lips to return to their normal state. After her scary experience, Rachel was sure she didn't want anyone to go through her pain. Her courageous decision to share her story raised awareness about the potential risks of cosmetic procedures.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Now you saw all the pain that these women was going through. Woo, they almost died, man. They almost died. And also, they're saying that these BBLs are smelling. I guess it's something the doctors are using. What about the cement doctor? Oh, Lord. How could you even put cement in a girl's butt? Come on now. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I'm glad his or her ass is in jail. Yeah, so that I would just look, girls. Rock what God gave you. It's yours. It's yours. What happens when you get to be an old lady? You know, your butt and all. What's gonna happen then? What's gonna happen with this and your lips? What you gonna look like? Woo, Lord. I don't think you should do it. And if my girl was to come at me and say that she wanted to get one, I'd be like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. That's what I would say. But, you know, times is changing. But all the pain I saw these women going through, man, it's not worth it. So, there you go. Another video by El Mac. And check it out. Like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.